Welcome. Today, we're diving into the concept of government requirements. You might have heard this term in news reports, business meetings, or even while dealing with paperwork. But what does it really mean? In simple terms, a government requirement is any rule, regulation, or standard set by a government authority that individuals, businesses, or organizations must follow. These requirements can cover a wide range of areas, from safety standards and environmental regulations to tax obligations and licensing procedures. Understanding these requirements is crucial because they shape the way we live, work, and interact with society. Let's explore what makes a government requirement and why it matters. A government requirement is essentially a mandate or directive issued by a governmental body. This could be at the federal, state, or local level, and it often comes in the form of laws, regulations, or official guidelines. These requirements are designed to ensure order, protect public interests, and promote fairness within society. For example, businesses may be required to obtain certain permits before operating, while citizens might need to follow specific rules when building a home. The key point is that these requirements are not optional. They are legally binding and must be followed to avoid penalties or legal issues. Governments set requirements to maintain order, protect citizens, and promote the common good. These rules help ensure that businesses operate safely, that the environment is protected, and that everyone pays their fair share of taxes. Without government requirements, there would be chaos and uncertainty, making it difficult for society to function smoothly. For instance, food safety regulations help prevent illness, while building codes ensure that structures are safe for occupants. By setting clear expectations, governments create a framework that supports economic growth, public health, and social stability. Government requirements come in many forms, each serving a specific purpose. Some common types include laws, regulations, standards, and guidelines. Laws are formal rules passed by legislative bodies, while regulations are detailed instructions issued by government agencies to implement those laws. Standards set minimum criteria for products or services, and guidelines offer recommended practices. Each type of requirement plays a unique role in shaping behavior and ensuring compliance. Understanding the differences helps individuals and organizations know what is expected of them and how to meet those expectations. Government requirements are all around us, often shaping our daily routines without us even realizing it. For example, traffic laws dictate how we drive, ensuring safety on the roads. Health codes regulate how restaurants prepare and serve food, protecting public health. Even the requirement to pay taxes each year is a government mandate. These examples show that government requirements are not just abstract rules, they have real, tangible impacts on our lives, guiding our actions and helping society function smoothly. For businesses, complying with government requirements is essential. This might involve obtaining licenses, following labor laws, or adhering to environmental regulations. Failure to comply can result in fines, legal action, or even the closure of the business. Companies often have dedicated teams or consultants to help them navigate the complex web of government rules. By staying compliant, businesses not only avoid penalties, but also build trust with customers and the community. Individuals also have to meet government requirements in various aspects of life. This can include registering to vote, paying taxes, or following local ordinances like noise restrictions. These requirements are designed to ensure that everyone contributes to the well-being of the community. By fulfilling these obligations, individuals help maintain order and support the services that governments provide, such as schools, roads, and emergency services. Ignoring or violating government requirements can have serious consequences. Depending on the nature of the requirement, penalties can range from fines and warnings to imprisonment or business shutdowns. Legal enforcement ensures that everyone follows the rules, creating a level playing field. It's important to stay informed about relevant requirements to avoid unintended violations and their associated risks. Government requirements are typically created through a formal process. Laws are proposed, debated, and passed by legislative bodies, while regulations are developed by government agencies. Public input is often sought through hearings or comment periods, ensuring that different perspectives are considered. Once finalized, these requirements are published and become enforceable. This process helps ensure that rules are fair, transparent, and responsive to the needs of society. In many countries, government requirements can come from different levels of authority. Federal requirements apply nationwide, while state or local requirements may address specific regional needs. Sometimes, these rules overlap or even conflict, requiring careful navigation. For example, a business might need to comply with both federal labor laws and state-specific wage regulations. Understanding which requirements apply is essential for full compliance. For organizations operating globally, international government requirements add another layer of complexity. Different countries have their own laws and regulations, which may differ significantly. Companies must adapt their practices to meet each country's standards, from product safety to data privacy. Navigating these differences requires careful planning and often legal expertise to ensure compliance in every market. Environmental regulations are a common type of government requirement. These rules are designed to protect natural resources, reduce pollution, and promote sustainability. Businesses may need to limit emissions, manage waste responsibly, or use eco-friendly materials. Individuals might be required to recycle or conserve water. These requirements help ensure a healthier planet for current and future generations. Health and safety standards are another important category of government requirements. These rules ensure that workplaces, public spaces, and products are safe for use. For example, construction sites must follow strict safety protocols, and food manufacturers must meet hygiene standards. By enforcing these requirements, governments help prevent accidents, injuries, and illnesses, safeguarding public well-being. Paying taxes is one of the most familiar government requirements. Individuals and businesses must report income and pay taxes according to established laws. These funds support essential public services like education, healthcare, and infrastructure. Failing to meet tax obligations can result in penalties, audits, or legal action, making compliance critical for everyone. Many activities require official permission from the government in the form of licenses or permits. This could include starting a business, driving a car, or building a house. These requirements help ensure that individuals and organizations meet certain standards before engaging in potentially risky or impactful activities. Obtaining the proper licenses and permits is a key step in staying compliant. Many government requirements involve regular reporting and record-keeping. Businesses may need to submit financial statements, safety reports, or environmental impact assessments. Individuals might be required to keep records for tax purposes. Accurate documentation helps government agencies monitor compliance and make informed decisions about policy and enforcement. Various government agencies are responsible for enforcing requirements. These agencies conduct inspections, investigate complaints, and issue penalties for non-compliance. Examples include the Environmental Protection Agency, Occupational Safety and Health Administration, and local health departments. Their work ensures that rules are followed and public interests are protected. Public participation is often part of the process for creating government requirements. Citizens can attend hearings, submit comments, or join advisory committees. This input helps ensure that rules reflect the needs and values of the community. Engaging with the process can lead to better, more effective requirements that benefit everyone. Government requirements are not set in stone. They can change over time in response to new information, technology, or public needs. Lawmakers may update laws, and agencies can revise regulations. Staying informed about changes is important for ongoing compliance and adapting to new expectations. Technology plays a growing role in helping individuals and organizations meet government requirements. From online tax filing systems to compliance management software, digital tools make it easier to track obligations and submit necessary documents. Embracing technology can streamline compliance and reduce the risk of errors. Meeting government requirements can be challenging, especially when rules are complex or frequently changing. Small businesses and individuals may struggle to keep up with all the details. Seeking professional advice, using compliance tools, and staying organized can help overcome these challenges and ensure ongoing compliance. Complying with government requirements offers many benefits. It helps avoid legal trouble, builds trust with stakeholders, and contributes to a stable, well-functioning society. For businesses, compliance can enhance reputation and open up new opportunities. For individuals, it means supporting the systems and services that everyone relies on. Failing to meet government requirements can lead to significant risks. These include financial penalties, loss of business licenses, damaged reputation, and even criminal charges in severe cases. Understanding the risks of non-compliance underscores the importance of staying up to date with all relevant rules and regulations. Legal professionals play a key role in helping individuals and organizations understand and meet government requirements. Lawyers, compliance officers, and consultants provide guidance on interpreting rules, preparing documents, and responding to enforcement actions. Their expertise can be invaluable, especially in complex or high-stakes situations. Transparency and accountability are important principles in the creation and enforcement of government requirements. Governments must clearly communicate rules and ensure that enforcement is fair and consistent. This builds public trust and encourages voluntary compliance, making the system more effective for everyone. One challenge in setting government requirements is finding the right balance between regulation and individual freedom. Too many rules can stifle innovation and personal choice, while too few can lead to harm or unfairness. Policymakers must carefully consider the impacts of each requirement to achieve the best outcomes for society. Feedback from the public and stakeholders is vital for improving government requirements. Governments often review and update rules based on real-world experience and changing needs. By participating in the process, individuals and organizations can help shape more effective and practical requirements. Some industries face unique government requirements due to the nature of their work. For example, healthcare providers must follow strict privacy and safety rules, while financial institutions are subject to anti-money laundering regulations. These sector-specific requirements help address particular risks and ensure high standards of service. Consumer protection laws are a type of government requirement designed to safeguard buyers from unfair or unsafe business practices. These laws cover areas like product safety, advertising, and warranties. By enforcing these requirements, governments help ensure that consumers can shop with confidence and receive fair treatment. Employment and labor laws are government requirements that set standards for working conditions, wages, and employee rights. These rules help ensure fair treatment in the workplace and protect workers from exploitation. Employers must comply with these laws to create safe, equitable, and productive environments. Education standards are another example of government requirements. These rules set minimum expectations for schools, teachers, and students, ensuring a consistent level of quality in education. By establishing clear standards, governments help prepare students for future success and support national development. Building codes and zoning laws are government requirements that regulate how land and buildings are used. These rules help ensure safety, manage growth, and protect property values. Whether constructing a new home or opening a business, compliance with these requirements is essential for legal and safe operations. Data privacy regulations are increasingly important government requirements in the digital age. These rules govern how personal information is collected, stored, and shared. Organizations must implement safeguards to protect data and respect individuals' privacy rights or face significant penalties for violations. Import and export controls are government requirements that regulate the movement of goods across borders. These rules help protect national security, support domestic industries, and ensure compliance with international agreements. Businesses involved in trade must understand and follow these requirements to avoid delays and penalties. Anti-discrimination laws are government requirements that promote equality and prevent unfair treatment based on race, gender, age, or other characteristics. These rules apply in areas like employment, housing, and education. By enforcing anti-discrimination requirements, governments help create a more inclusive and just society. Accessibility standards are government requirements that ensure people with disabilities have equal access to buildings, services, and information. These rules cover things like wheelchair ramps, accessible websites, and communication aids. Compliance helps create a more inclusive environment for everyone. Emergency preparedness rules are government requirements that help communities respond to disasters and crises. These may include evacuation plans, emergency supply standards, and communication protocols. By following these requirements, individuals and organizations can better protect themselves and others during emergencies. Transportation regulations are government requirements that ensure the safety and efficiency of travel. These rules cover everything from vehicle safety standards to airline security procedures. Compliance helps prevent accidents, protect passengers, and keep transportation systems running smoothly. Financial reporting standards are government requirements that dictate how businesses must report their financial activities. These rules promote transparency, prevent fraud, and help investors make informed decisions. Accurate financial reporting is essential for maintaining trust in markets and the broader economy. Intellectual property laws are government requirements that protect creations of the mind, such as inventions, artistic works, and trademarks. These rules encourage innovation by granting creators exclusive rights to their work. Complying with intellectual property laws helps prevent infringement and supports creative industries. Government procurement rules are requirements that govern how public agencies purchase goods and services. These rules promote fairness, transparency, and value for taxpayers. Businesses seeking government contracts must understand and comply with procurement requirements to participate in public projects. Monitoring and auditing are essential parts of enforcing government requirements. Agencies may conduct regular audits or surprise inspections to ensure compliance. These activities help identify problems early, correct violations, and maintain the integrity of government programs. Sometimes, individuals or organizations may disagree with a government requirement or its enforcement. Most systems provide a process for appeals or dispute resolution. This ensures that everyone has a fair chance to present their case and seek a just outcome, reinforcing the legitimacy of government rules. As society evolves, so do government requirements. Emerging technologies, global challenges, and shifting values will shape the future of regulation. We can expect more focus on digital privacy, environmental sustainability, and social equity. Staying informed and adaptable will be key to navigating these changes. To wrap up, government requirements are the rules and standards set by authorities to guide behavior, protect public interests, and ensure fairness. They touch every aspect of life, from business operations to personal responsibilities. Understanding and complying with these requirements is essential for legal, ethical, and successful participation in society. By staying informed and proactive, individuals and organizations can navigate the complex world of government requirements with confidence.